go live on Facebook. So if you join the recorded version of this or the live version, it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm gonna go on Facebook too. So give me a second while I set that right here. Shout out to everyone in music land joining me. Let me go live right here. Today we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Talking about Plugmatch, music business stuff, some marketing stuff, some conversations I've been having lately. What's going on right now with Plugmatch, what I'm doing, and if you've been following any of the videos, then you kind of know my story. And if you haven't, go back and check some of the stuff out. I'm gonna kind of talk about Facebook. You join us right now. I'm broadcasting on Facebook, and over here I got YouTube broadcasting, and I'm not feeling this camera for YouTube, but I'm gonna give me a new camera. But anyways, just so if you see me looking that way, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, today we're gonna talk about a couple of things, and where do I start? First off, I want to let y'all know that everyone that's been joining me on all the videos and leaving comments, man, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all just don't know, man. That means so much to me that you guys leave comments, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube. I definitely love that shit, man. It's what keeps me going. And that's what I want to talk about. That's where I'm going to start it off. Because if you've been following my videos, and you know that I just launched this social network called Plugmatch.com. It's a community for music professionals. That means DJs, artists, promoters, producers, managers, bloggers, music journalists, even video directors and graphic designers and so forth. Pretty much anyone that's into music, that does music for a living, that wants to be in it and wants to network. It's a community on Plugmatch.com. I'm building it. I coded it from scratch. I used to run Sucker Proof DJs, be artists, producers. So, I'm using all my connects to build the network up, right? So when I started this, I talked about how I was funding it, and I made videos, and I'm doing all this to help you guys. I'm giving away game. I'm telling you what I am doing. So anyone out there that wants to start something, whether it's a website, whether they're working on an album or whatever you're working on, I'm giving you tips on what I'm doing and how I'm doing. So I talked about my hustle, and I talked about how I was funding Plugmatch. And the way I'm funding it is because right now, I'll be honest with you guys, Plugmatch, I'm doing it out of passion and love. It's not making me money right now. Matter of fact, it's costing me money. It's costing me hundreds of dollars every month to keep it going, right? But I'm funding it with another business that I have, which is an eBay business, right? And I did a whole video on funding your having your side hustle fund your other side hustle, I guess, for lack of better words. So anyways, Plugmatch takes up a lot of time. Doing videos for you guys takes a lot of time. It's a lot of stuff that goes into coding the site. So that's been having me neglecting the eBay business. And I'm breaking my own fucking rules. I'm breaking my own rules. And I always said, if you keep your main business good, you can use that to fund what you really want to do, and you're always going to be good. Well, what happened? I'm so focused on Plugmatch, that business is, it's getting put on the back burner. So now what I'm doing is I'm regrouping. So instead of me putting out a video every day, I'm going to put out 2 to 3 videos a week. So that's going to be a change that you're going to see. But I'm still going to be releasing content in the form of short videos for Instagram, in the form of graphics. So I'm going to be out here. So still holler at me. Still check all the social networks every day. But the whole reason I even started doing these videos because I wanted y'all to see the process, the whole journey of Plugmatch. I wanted y'all to see how it starts from this and how it's gonna grow to that, and it's gonna get fucking so big, right? And I wanted there to be like proof of everything that happened. Like some of you are gonna see it from the ground up. Some of you are gonna come back 2 years from now and watch these videos and be like, "Fuck, man! Like shit, a little idea like that just, whew, right?" So that's why I'm doing this stuff. So shout out everyone coming in here, joining me. What I want to talk about though today, it's a couple things, man. It's a couple things I want to talk about. Excuse me, man. By the way, I'm gonna talk about the Android app here in a little bit. This is not my phone, my old lady's phone, but I'm talking about the Android app. If you ain't got it, go to the Google Play Store and put it on your phone so you can go to Plugmatch. What I want to talk about is a couple strategies that I've been doing lately because I'm trying all kinds of different shit. I'm constantly testing things. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't. Some stuff sort of works, and then I move on. I'm just trying shit, right? So one of the things that I'm doing lately is very basic because people make shit so complicated. What I'm doing lately is I'm on top of what I'm doing with all the social networks, putting out content, replying to everyone, you know, calling people, is I'm trying a new strategy for everyone that's interested that follows me and stuff. I'm reaching out to everyone and telling them about Plugmatch, right? So it's what I'm literally going and just DMing people. I'm spending like 5 hours a fucking day on the real. This shit's real. Like I'm spending like 5 hours a day just doing that, and this is working pretty well. A lot of people being receptive, but the reason I'm telling y'all is because I think too many people overthink that shit. They're spending all this fucking money when they can do that shit themselves, man. You know, you got 5 hours to fucking sit there and fucking holler at people. It's no different than if, you know, this from my old school heads. It's no different than when you used to be out going to music conferences or used to be out hustling your CDs. You're shaking people's hands, right? But instead of doing that, you're doing it with a DM. And, you know, you actually have to take the time out, figure out who you're DMing and figure out what's going on with them. But that's a strategy I'm doing. And so far, it's working out pretty good. So it's taking up a lot of my time. But what I also want to talk about is somebody hit me back, and it got me really thinking about this. Someone hit me back. I messaged, so I must have messaged like probably 1,000 people by now, right? At least. And I got one message out of all those people. One message. I think I told them, you know, I said, hey man, it was a producer. I like the beats because I would check all the beats that they're doing. I actually look and see what they got going on. I don't just like send them a random copy paste message. I do a message from scratch. I said something to someone, like, hey man, I like your beats. Like that shit, like they're really dope. I'm feeling whatever track it was. I'm feeling that shit, man. Right? I think you should sign at the Plugmatch. I think you'll benefit off Plugmatch, but I also think you bring a lot to the community. And the message I got back is, how would it benefit me? How would it benefit me now? I kind of feel where he's going with it, where he's coming from, but I feel like that attitude, and this just goes for anyone in general. I want y'all to learn something from this because I'm learning something from this, right? I'm learning something from this. Is that kind of attitude, what am I going to benefit? That's already a losing attitude, because if you really went to every situation just thinking, what's in it for me? What am I going to benefit from? You're going to fucking lose in the long run. You're going to lose because not every situation is so like, you're not going to get instant return on any shit. You know, like, I mean, I was having a conversation with a homeboy of mine, right? He's a big artist. He was telling me that there's DJs, right? That he knows a DJ that doesn't want to support artists. He got connects, you know, he got major connects, you know, he doesn't want to connect the underground artists with the major connects because he's scared that the artist is going to blow up and forget about him, right? Because he's been burnt before. And my homie told him that it's all about taking a chance. Like, yeah, the artist might blow up and forget about you, but so it's no different than if you're trying to get a girl and you know, you get with this girl and you give her a chance, man, you know, and then she might be your wife, you know, one day. Is no different than you invest in the business. Everything's all about taking chances, right? So you can't just think, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna get burnt. You can't always be thinking what's in it for me. You know, this goes back to what I was just talking about. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm looking over here, I'm looking over there, I'm looking at the stuff on the Facebook, which is really distracting me. In case you're just joining me, if I'm looking that way and looking this way, is because I'm broadcasting live on YouTube and on Facebook. And this is how I'm knocking shit out. And I'm doing videos, so I figure I just do them like this. Boom, knock them out. Knock two out at once. But where was I? Oh yeah, the homie was talking about what's in it for me, right? So then this has a lot to do with the conversation I was having with my other homeboy. Is you got to take a chance sometimes. Not everything you do is gonna be like an instant return on you. It's not gonna be like everything can't be about what's in it for me. It can't be. And if you start thinking like you're gonna fucking lose, man, there's so many. Look, I'm gonna give you a couple examples. I'm trying to stress this to y'all because if y'all start thinking like this, a lot more people could unite. A lot more people could get shit done. We can make like a whole clique within or without of the current music business, if that makes any sense, and just work more together. Uh, just connecting people, you know, it shouldn't always be about what's in it for you. It's to be like, yo, if I know this producer, right, and I know this artist, and I know that DJ, which I do, what if I hook them up together? I mean, I'm not worried about getting paid. I'm not worried about being on the song. I'm not worried about any of that shit. Why if I just hook them up? What if I just hook them up, they make a dope ass song, the DJ puts them on the mixtape, and I win nothing out of it, right? Nothing's in it for me. But if you continue to think that way and you do that over and over, trust me, it goes around. It's karma. It's called karma. God's gonna pay you back, and the universe gonna pay you back because you connecting people. You become valuable to people. You become valuable just by you doing for other people. It's like motherfuckers going intern and shit and work for free. Bitch, come on, work for free. Shit, you a valuable motherfucker. You working for free and I ain't gotta pay. The same shit like this, man. So the homie, so in case you're just joining me, I was, in case you're just joining me, we talking about, I was saying to someone about a Plugmatch network, telling them they should join, they sign up as a producer, and he hit me up like what's in it for me, right? So I'm here telling people like you shouldn't think, that shouldn't be your response for shit all the time. Like, what's in it for me? Like, I don't want to think like that. I don't think you guys should think like that. I think that's a losing strategy. And I'm giving an example. Like, if you just like that example of me connecting people, like, I don't have to win none off it because in the long run, I'm gonna get paid back. You know, God's gonna pay back, karma's gonna pay back, and those people are gonna pay back. I'm gonna be like, man, this motherfucker doing shit. You know, is this right here? See that? Is this right here? It's called networking, handshake. One at a time. You build this is one brick at a time. That goes for anything. I just did a video talking about how to get fans and doing one brick at a time. I believe that shit. People make that shit way too fucking complicated. People make everything too complicated. If you start breaking down shit and just like really make it basic, bro, all the shit that I like when I was first even figuring out how you do the internet shit, everything was basic. I was literally going on fucking message boards like way back in 2000, 2001, and just fucking messaging fucking DJs one by one. And you know how many fucking contacts I built that way? It took a long ass time, but that's basically what it was. That, and of course going to conferences and meeting people and being out and about and just motherfucking seeing my face and shaking people's hands and always offering something, never asking for nothing. If hey, y'all need graphics, I got graphics. I do graphics. Y'all need beats, I got some beats. What do you need? What do you need? And I would never ask for shit. I waited a long time before I started asking for shit. I made myself valuable. So yeah, I want to make sure y'all get in that frame of like just give, man. Just give to people, man. Give. I guarantee fucking to you, if I could get at least a good 10% of you guys thinking that way, and we really all start, communicating and working together. And if I can't do something, I'll connect with someone. I'm telling you, so much shit will change. How do you think these OG record execs do? I was listening to this interview with Kevin Lyles. How do you think like these motherfuckers do it, right? How do you think like Kevin Lyles or Leo, all these fucking execs that everyone knows, right? How do you think they get shit done, right? They got their clique of motherfuckers that they've been dealing with for years, and it's nothing but a phone call. It's nothing but a phone call, and it makes sense. It's nothing but a phone call. It's nothing but a phone call. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, right? But then on an independent level, motherfuckers don't want to do that. It's either because they're unprofessional, they can't keep their word, or they're scared that you're gonna move without them, or they're just jealous. Some people are actually just jealous, which I don't understand that shit, right? So, but how do you think if the big wigs do that shit, why the fuck the small wigs can't do that shit? For real. Why the fuck we can't do that shit? These motherfuckers, big time record execs, got millions, big fucking mansions, and they work together. It's a phone call. Hey man, I need a clearance for such and such art. Done. I need this done. And they continue to get that money. Only thing with these fucking indie artists, you can't get them motherfuckers to do shit. When I say indie artists, I don't just mean artists. I just mean like the whole independent underground music scene, period. Right? But if motherfuckers have changed their mentality, just be more professional. Like, just be professional, period, bro. Keep your word. And let's not even make that shit too complicated. Fuck that. Just keep your fucking word. Just if you're gonna do it, do it. And that's it. It's done, right? That's one way. And just not expect shit in return always. Just make yourself valuable. Give, man. If I can get at least 10% of y'all motherfuckers thinking like that, we could build something. We could build something. That's what Plugmatch is about. That's what I want to build. And, you know, I urge you motherfuckers, sign up to the site. Whoever hasn't signed up to the site, you're missing out, man. You're really missing out. And if you have signed up to the site, utilize the site. Post your music, man. I put a post out putting on there, stop baby saying your music and release that shit already, right? And I say that because there's a lot of motherfuckers doing that shit. So just put that shit out, bro. Put that shit out. I'm building a community. Bro, there's no site like it right now, like Plugmatch, right? And I mean, there's a Reverb Nation, there's of course mixtape sites, but there's not one doing, there's BeatStars. I'll tell you all the fucking names because I ain't worried about it. Who else is out there? I think Aaron B, they got like what's this motherfucker called? Aaron Bit. I forgot the motherfucker. They got a new producer site, Recordgram, and all these sites are cool for what they do. They're good for producers and this and that, but there's not a social network community for music professionals that's being led, from a artist, producer. They used to run a DJ crew that's putting out content like this, that's really passionate about this shit, that's really connecting motherfuckers. There's nothing like that. And look around. Challenge y'all motherfuckers to look around. So yeah. So if you just joining me now, earlier I talked about I wanted y'all motherfuckers get the app, so I'm gonna run through real quick. Don't joke on my phone because this ain't my phone. I would never pick this color for me. It's my old lady's phone. Let me get in here. I'm gonna show y'all the Plugmatch app real quick. Let's see if we can get in here. All right, let's do it one more time. I'm trying to log in this motherfucker. I'm an iPhone user, so it's busy. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all see right here? Let's see if we can get your motherfucker to see that shit right here. Right there. Go to the Google store, search Plugmatch. Search Plugmatch. And you're gonna see that pop up right there, right? Someone's calling me right now. Not me, they call my old lady, but we're gonna decline that. And then you can just log in with Facebook, man. It's dope. You log in with Facebook. In case you haven't signed up to the site yet, you're probably wondering what the fuck does it look like because your dumb ass ain't signed up yet. This is what it looks like right here, man. This is what it looks like right here. I don't know how good y'all can see it, but I'm just trying to give y'all a little idea so y'all can sign up for yourselves. But yeah, man, today's video is all about stop fucking just worrying about what's in it for you, all right? That's it, man. I'm gonna make this, I already ranted for a little bit. I appreciate everyone that came on here, and make sure y'all motherfuckers leave some comments. Leave some comments, man, because like I said, I ain't making no money off Plugmatch right now. I'm spending money, bro. So when people tell me about I ain't passionate or this and that, motherfucker, I'm putting up some money for that shit. So don't tell me about shit. All right? Plugmatch.com, the social network for music professionals. Make sure y'all leave some comments. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, I'll holla at y'all.